What's going on, everybody? This is Splitintwo, bringing you guys the update 0.13 patch preview. In this patch, we're going to be showing you new foliage, as well as the new map, Quarry map, as well as updated HUD, plant parts, and of course, the new explosives. Here we have the before shot of the game as it looked, well, right now, many of you guys noticed, as well as the after shot, which is much more impressive and much more immersive to the game. As well as we have some time-lapse footage of the night and day transitions between old and new footage. It is absolutely really nice to see this old stuff go bye-bye and the new stuff come in. And here we have some of the tree types that you can see for the foliage, and they are much better when it comes to making the game look, well, a lot better. The old trees were a little blah, and these new ones make the landscape look a lot more full. Next, we're going to show you guys the new map. And here you have Quarry Hills, the first look at the gigantic abandoned mine. This land has been picked over, scavenged, and you can see there is a ton of gravel and miscellaneous new geology that you can mine. The nodes are a lot different on this landscape. There's massive chunks of the ground already dug up from the previous miners. And well, as you can see, the map is ridiculous in size. So let's go ahead and get on into this a little bit and show you guys the new geology. As you can tell, there are many little spots speckled throughout the ground now instead of some gigantic nodes that you see off in the background. These little nodes are nice because they have all different types of ore within them, and as well as some bigger nodes here also, as you can see, and some massive ones on the side of this hill. Here we have the before and after of the HUD, the reworked HUD, the much smaller, more improved HUD. The original HUD was absolutely massive, and it just seemed like it was unnecessary, and it definitely got dialed down quite a bit. As you can see here in the full frame, there's absolutely nothing really taking up my screen and interfering. It shows you the miles per hour in the white, your throttle, your RPM is in the blue, and your yellow is the fuel, and you can also see the parking brake and other things that's activated. And here we have the new plant parts. We have the conveyor chute, inputs, any materials, and outputs, well, any materials. This makes it nice. No more little building and distribution boxes. And here we have the wash plant. This thing inputs pay dirt and outputs dirt, gold, diamonds, and jade. This thing is absolutely cool to have. It connected to a storage after you're done. That way you can start collecting all of the material out of the pay dirt. We used to run tons of pay dirt and get nothing out of it really. Now we have our own separate unit which plugs into the sorters, so that way we can now get our gold and all the other materials that come in that pay dirt. This is a really cool update for the production. As well as we have the trommel. The trommel inputs any material and outputs into one slot, high value ore, and output port 2, everything else. This is also really good for the combination of wash plants after your sorter before you go to your jaw crusher. This thing is really cool. It helps out with the whole processing chain to be used with a lot of different things later to come. And here we have the fractioner. This thing inputs crushed rock, outputs gravel, magnetite, copper, bauxite, and rhodium. This thing is a high-powered unit which will come into play, well, later on. And it's going to be interesting how all the different combinations that everybody uses to put these things together. Also, we have upcoming here soon, we have to show you guys something that's, well, quite crazy, and that is the new blasting. So hold on to your hard hats and let's get this moving. And holy cow, we have the new explosions. We are back to the balls flowing around everywhere, and the explosions are absolutely rapid. They sped them up massively, and as you can tell, it is just chunking stuff everywhere. Performance has absolutely improved over the original version of this when the game first came out, and you can tell it also removes trees. And as you can see, we still have all the shock waves. The explosions are gnarly, and it is awesome. You see all the flying debris now. Absolutely impressive. As well, our good old friend Mr. Nuki. Wouldn't be a video without him. Oh, the glory. Almighty the glory. Dudes, honestly, this patch is pretty good. It's pretty cool. The Geology patch and World Update. Make sure you guys check it out on Steam. And as well, or check out us playing it over here on YouTube. You know, on the channel. Splitintwo Gaming as normal. And, well, here's the giant crater we made. As you can tell, it's nice and smooth now. They didn't used to be smooth. They used to be jagged. Now they are amazingly smooth. But if you guys could do me a favor, smash that like, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you guys could. And, dudes, thank you guys very much for coming in and watching this recap. And, we'll catch you guys on the next one, dudes. Peace out.